friends, it's Becky Roberts with Inking Idaho, and today I have the brand new Concord 9th April 2022 release. It's full of sewing and quilting and rainy days, flowers, new words, and pattern paper. So stay with me and I'll tell you all about it. This is the Quilt Top Dies bundle. The Quilt Top dies each create an entire card front that mimics a different type of quilting pattern. The large plate dies provide a pattern for which you will build your quilt, and then you'll fill it in with different cardstocks or pattern paper or whatever you choose to use. So let's just take a look at the first one. I'm going to talk about the Pinwheel quilt die top first. So in this set, you have all these little triangles. This is just two of the same one so that you can produce more at one time. A square, and then the quilt top, which is full card front. And when you run it through your die cut machine, this is what it looks like. Then you've got your little squares, your big square, and your triangles that will make a pinwheel in this pattern, in the Pinwheel quilt top pattern. So if you make it out of pattern paper, this is what it looks like. If you make it out of cardstock using just the square, you can get this pattern, or you can make it into a card, and this is what that looks like. All right, next up is the Chevron quilt top. So for this one is one here in the middle. When you run it through your die cut machine, this is what it looks like. And then you have your corners or your angles and some triangles in this die set. So if you run it over in cardstock, this is what it looks like. This one I have upside down or right side up, however you want to look at it. This is in pattern paper. And then if you make it into a card, that's what it can look like. And then we have the geometric pattern. So when you die cut it, this is what it looks like. In this die set, you have another set of triangles and two corner pieces. These will separate so you can make the image on the inside of it here. So this piece of triangles and this piece of triangles are exactly the same. So if you need to cut more at one time or you forget which one they came in, they're all the same. So don't worry about mixing them up. If you create the geometric quilt top in pattern paper and cardstock, that's what it looks like. Here's another example on colored cardstock and versus white. And then here's a finished card. So you may be wondering to yourself, where'd that pattern paper come from? Well, Concord 9th is releasing their very first pack of patterned paper. So this is 18 sheets of 8.5 by 11 high quality paper that's printed locally in Utah. You get 2 sheets of 9 designs. So let's just take a look at them real quick. They're very, very pretty. Isn't that neat? Those are really pretty. They're made to coordinate with the colors of sorbet, grapefruit, stardust, sea glass, clover, and evergreen. So this is the Quilt Top Dies bundle. This is the Just Saying dies. This is a standalone die set that is the next in line with all of the words and the sentiments that they've been putting out. So this one says, just a note, love you so, and here for you. So you can use just the words, or you can use it with the backing piece that comes with it. As you can see, they're both right there. So let me show you a couple of examples. I chose to use this with the Quilt Top dies. So here's love you so, just a note, and here for you. So this is the Just Saying dies. This is the Rain or Shine stamp set and die bundle. This one creates the cutest little umbrellas. You've got 2 different styles. You can stamp them and die cut them out, or you can just use the die cut set with cardstock or pattern paper to create your cards. You have raindrops and then a die for raindrops. You have the bottom right here, which is the handle to the umbrellas. All kinds of fun things in here. So let's take a look at this. So when you build your umbrella, There are lots of little pieces to it, so you have a lot of choices. So we'll start with this one, which I'm calling the smaller one. So this is this die, and this piece right here is this one. So it just cuts out these two. So when you put them together, you have this little color on color look. And then you have this long one, which is for each of the points on this umbrella, and it creates a little decorative trim. So the small umbrella has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the sixth one is for that. Now, we also have this little loop-de-loop, which I thought a cupcake would be coming, but no cupcakes. It's just an umbrella, a decoration for your umbrella. So that's what that one looks like. And then you have your large umbrella, and then you have this piece right here that creates the middle for it. So you can do 2 different colors of cardstock. This one also has a decorative edge with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little points at the bottom. So that one is the decorative trim for the large umbrella. They each have different handles, but I think they're probably interchangeable. One goes to the left and one goes to the right. Then you have some hearts, some little flowers. These layer on top of each other. And then you have dies for your raindrops in case you don't want to stamp them. So I'm going to set these over here, and let's take a look at a couple of cards. So this one, I just used the Sunny Days Ahead from the stamp set, decorated a couple of other umbrellas. This is from the stamp set. This is from the Turnabout that matches it. Put a little decorative trim on the bottom. And this one is Sunny Days Ahead. And this one says, oh, hello. Again, I used the coordinating Turnabout. I put raindrops from the stamp set in the back. This is another umbrella that's two-toned with a little heart on it. Oh, hello. And I just put the handle right down the middle of the L. This is the Rain or Shine Stamp Set and Die Bundle. This is the So Lovely Stamp Set and Die Bundle. This sweet little bundle contains all kinds of sewing imagery and punny little sayings like so happy for you, love you so many thanks, just for you. And it has a circle right here with the stamp in it that cuts out in the little tag right here. So let me just show you what's in this. I had so much fun with this set. I don't even know how to thread a needle, and I made it work. So look how cute this is. So you have your large spool and your small spool. And then you have the thread that goes on it. So you can back it with a solid and then one that's for the top, so you can create the look of thread on there. This one just has one because he's tiny, so that just wraps on there. You have a needle that looks so real. You have pins and then the pin tops to create actual straight pins. You have some buttons, of course, the tiny tag, a heart because Concord 9th loves you. And you have these little things. So what this does is this can sit right outside the spool and create the word or the heart or the little loop as if you were writing it in the string off the spool. It also has this cute little square piece in it that is perforated right there, or slit right there, I guess. And you can slide the pin or the needle right through it. Isn't that sweet? So let's take a look at a couple of examples. This one, I just used the large spools, lined them up in some colors that I chose, and then I put a pin through this one, a button on this one. This one has the thread coming through the needle with the Handmade with Love tag and so many thanks. This one used this little rectangle piece on top. You're so lovely, and then I put the little pattern behind it that's the sewing pattern. I think it's cross stitch maybe. And then I used a quilt top die for the background. Put both of the spools on here, and this time the thread is in the little heart on the needle. You're so lovely. And with this one, I used all the small spools, or the small spools in all the colors, another quilt top for the background. And this one is hello, so happy for you. Pretty fun. This is the So Lovely Stamp Set and Die Bundle. This is the Hello Wishes Stamp Set and Die Bundle. This is a double step stamp. As you can see, you've got your flowers right here and then all your leaves right here. Super easy to line up because they've put these arrows in here. So just mark where your arrows are, And then right here, and right here, you've got arrows on the leaf piece to line it up with. Super easy to line it up. Has cute sentiments, hey, hi, hello, as well as some standalone flowers to go with it. So here's what comes in the die set. Of course, you have your hey, hi, hello, and then you have a banner that cuts out all of the words. We have hope you're doing well, just a note to say, how I miss you so grateful for you, and dear friend, as well as the little standalone flowers. So you've got a large and a small flower that you can use independently, or you can stack them with some leaves and you get this. You have 3 separate little tiny flowers, and then you have this piece that cuts out 4 circles. Those are the buds for this little piece right here. And then you have 2 leaves and a cluster of 3 leaves. So let's take a look at a couple of examples. This one, hey, hi, hello, how I miss you so. You like how that rhymes? So this one, I did the double step stamp on the background, added in a few flowers and dies, enamel dots, and popped the sentiment up on some foam tape. And this one, I just used the stamps that are in here to create the background. I embossed the hey, hi, hello, dear friend on black, and then I just added some of the flowers around. So this is the Hello Wishes stamp set and die bundle. This is the Umbrella Turnabout stamp set. This one is a full background of umbrellas and little sentiments that coordinate with the Rain or Shine bundle, or you can use it all on its own. Remember, when you open your packaging, that you have your stamping jig right there, so you don't want to throw that away. And then on the back, you have the different colors that you can turn this in, what it looks like if you stamp it once, twice, 3 times, or all 4 times. And if you're not familiar with turnabouts, there are printed instructions as well as a video on the Concord 9th website. So let me show you what it looks like if you stamp it in 4 colors. This is Clover, Buttercup, Sorbet, and Grapefruit, which I keep calling Cantaloupe, and now I've confused myself so I can't say it right. This one is Stardust and Buttercup, Grapefruit, and Aqua Sky. And then this is what it looks like if you only stamp it 3 times, so it's not quite as busy. So this one is Grapefruit, Buttercup, and Oceanside. So let me show you a couple of examples of cards with these. So this one, I just took this color combo right here, cut it into the scallop shape from a previous die, and used the Rain or Shine bundle with this one. And then this background is honeysuckle, grapefruit, buttercup, and parsley. And this again is with the Rain or Shine bundle umbrellas. This is the Umbrella Turnabout stamp set. All right, stamping friends, this is what's happening at Concord 9th for April of 2022. Did you find something you can't live without? I always do. I have a feeling that this sewing one will come home with me. If you can't decide what you want to buy, and you want to buy it all, just remember that there's that one click button that adds the whole thing to your shopping cart. See you next time.